Okay, I'm going to finish this. Okay, this is a part 1 and 2. Because I thought the first video was sideways, but it wasn't. Okay, I'm determined, y'all. So as I was saying, if you get this part and you miss the, if you get this part and you miss the first part, go back and get the first part. This is part 2 of 2. Okay, talking about low carb mukbangs. Talking about why we should get low carb regimen started. For health reasons, if for no other reason. To lose weight if you're obese. To lower your blood pressures if they're high. And to lower your blood sugars if you're having trouble with your blood sugars. This is why I do low carb mukbangs. I ask that you will go on the journey with me and let's monitor our progress. Every Friday, I want you to check in with how much weight you lost, even if it's a pound, what your blood sugars are for that week, average, what your blood pressures are, average for that week. And if you're having any kind of challenges, come on, let's work this thing together. Let's work it together so that we can defeat poor health and improve our health. Okay, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. And I'm also going to be taking y'all on my journey. This is my journey back to keeping my kidney healthy. Okay? You know, I am a recent kidney transplant patient. And like I said, I'm going to be doing podcasts to take people along that journey. Because there are over 200 million Americans out there waiting for kidneys on the kidney transplant list, okay? Over 200. Yeah. And so we need this information. We need to share together. We need to talk about it. What happens when you get the diagnosis? What you did before you got the diagnosis? How did you feel when you got the diagnosis? Yeah. How are you feeling now that you've gotten the diagnosis? Okay. Have you gone from being in denial of the diagnosis to having to go on dialysis? And if so, you are not alone. There are many of us out there, many. Many will share it with you and tell you, and many won't. I think as people our color, we have a tendency to shy away from letting people know things like that. It's some kind of stigma in our society that makes us not want to let people know when we're going through something. We want to always act like everything's hunky-dory, even when people know it's not. I think it's time to outgrow that. It's time to outgrow that way of thinking. I can remember when I was a child growing up, somebody would get cancer in the neighborhood or something. They would keep it hush-hush. They wouldn't talk about it. Why not talk about it? And you would know very little, even in your own family. Even in your own family. I can remember relatives that were ill. All we knew, hold on. I've been talking nonstop for 3 hours, tutoring. But all we knew was that they were sick. We didn't know what was wrong. And then they died. And we didn't know what had happened because they kept things hush-hush. Okay, so everything's out in the open. Let's learn together from each other and then help each other to live more wholesome lives. That's what this is about. That's what I'm doing this for. Okay? So, I'm fixing to eat more because I'm going to show y'all again what I got because I had already started eating in part 1. This is scallop egg fouillon. Hallelujah, with the brown gravy on top. That's the bomb. It's the bomb. And I've got saffron yellow rice on the sides. I've got scallions in that bowl right there. And I have peppers that are delicious for us and healthy for us going around the border. You'll see me use chili peppers a lot because they're very healthy for us raw. Eat them. If you can't stand to eat it alone, eat it with a little dressing of your choice. But they are good to clear up your nasal passages, sinus problems, sinus issues, inflammation in the body. And they also have medicinal purposes for helping other parts of the body to operate properly. Okay? So look it up, study more about it. Okay, and what else? I think I'm going to still be talking sometime about my journey. I want all of us again to report here on Fridays on Proud Grandma Eats Mukbang and sign in. If you have any kind of condition or challenge where you're trying to improve yourself, let us know 3 things. I want us to report this. Anybody that's going to go along this journey with me, I want us to report this. I want you to report your weight. If you are overweight, I want you to tell what you started out weighing, when you started this low carb with me, how much you every week. If it's not but a pound, let us know how much you've lost. Okay? Then I want you to let us know what your blood pressures are. If you started out with high blood pressures, give us an idea of what that was. And then let us know as we go along with the low carb eating regimen, what your blood sugars or your blood pressure is reading. And we also want to watch our what? Blood sugars. If you suffer from high blood sugars, write it down. Let us know where you started at. Give us a baseline. And then every week, you're going to let us know what your average blood sugar levels are reading for that week. Your average blood pressure readings for that week. And your weight loss for that week. If you will, let's do this for the next 3 months. And let's see how much progress we've made. Okay? I'm going to be showing mine to everybody that's with me. Post this information every 4 weeks. Every Friday. If you are on a regimen to change your health for the better. It does not matter your age. I see them all ages over there waiting on kidneys. I see all ages. Yes, yes, yes. Kidney failure does not pick an age. No. And again, like I said, there's over 200 million Americans waiting on a kidney transplant. So this is serious business. And we've got to do our part to help get our bodies where we desire them to be. Okay? So I'm going to stick to this. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just changing the format I come on. But right now, let me tell y'all this. I realize this is a carb. Rice is a carb. And I'm going to eat a little of it. Because we got to have a little carbs. Just a few carbs in our eating. Not a lot of carbs. Okay? And so I'm going to be talking about what I fix and why I fix it. The benefits of it. And hope that you benefit from it. And if you have some tips or something you want me to prepare, if you find me eating something and you want to know how I cooked it, let me know. And I will do a video of it. I'll do a video of it so that you can go with the video, or we can cook it together. You watch me on the video while I cook it, and then you prepare it, okay? And I'm still working on the menu, so we'll know what's coming up. But this is what the egg fouillon look like. And these are scalloped egg fouillons. And I've got about 20 of them on this platter. And so now I got the gravy already on, and I'm going to roll mine up like this. Since I'm doing a mukbang and I'm eating with my hand, I'm going to roll mine up and eat it like this. It's delicious. It's good. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. That gravy is the bomb. Mm-hmm. You can make egg foo young out of anything. Leftovers you have around the house, in the refrigerator. What I put in these today, and every time I make egg foo young, I make it a different way. I use whatever I have that I want to clean out my refrigerator with that's still edible. Today, this egg foo young is made with lettuce, mushrooms, green onions, scallops, and what else? And eggs, of course. I think that's all I put in. See, it doesn't take a lot to make egg foo young at all. And they are so good. And healthy. Low carb. Protein. Now, the only thing you have to monitor is the amount of gravy you put on them, because that's where your little calories are going to come in at, and some more carbs. So when I eat egg foo young, usually I don't eat anything else with it. But y'all, I enjoyed that rice so much the other day. I had to cook a cup full. This is a cup full. Mm-hmm. I had to do it today because it was so good. It has peppers in it. Oh yeah, and I put some chili peppers. I put some of these chili peppers in the egg foo young as well. I chopped them up, chopped everything up, put it in there. I tell you what, about, let me see, what did I make it with last week when I made it? Shrimp. I had shrimp egg foo young last week. And what did I make it with? I made it with onion. I think I just had plain white onion chopped up. I had shrimp, onion. I can't think of what else I put in there. Can't think of it. But it was about 3 or 4 ingredients. And that's all it takes. Well, a few months ago, you know how you buy those packages of cabbage, shredded cabbage with other vegetables in it, shredded carrots, purple cabbage, and all that stuff like that, radishes. You can get a package of that and have you a quick egg foo young ready in 5 minutes. You take that package home, you wash it off, rinse it off, dry it out. You take about 5 eggs or 6 eggs, depending on how, you just want to make sure all your veggies are covered in the egg, not sitting up high above the egg, but covered with the egg pretty good, not too soupy. You don't want it too soupy. And you fry them. I fry mine in a little sesame seed oil, maybe a teaspoon of sesame seed oil mixed with vegetable oil or any other kind of oil you prefer to use. Because sesame seed oil is very strong, it's pungent, it's strong. It only takes a little of it. And I prefer to blend mine with another oil that's tasteless, like vegetable oil, canola oil, what is it, olive oil. But I used that, and it made some of the best. Well, I added onions because that package of shredded lettuce, purple lettuce and stuff don't come with onions. The onions makes it. And y'all, I went on and cooked them things. It was so good. God, good God, good God. Y'all excuse JJ. It's dark early. Anything that moves, he barks. So I decided I would start back to doing this. Talk about what I'm eating, why I'm eating it, why it's good for you if you want to go low carb. Because so far, I met several times this week with my doctors and my nurses and the nurse coordinators. And he tweaked the insulins I'm on. But do y'all know that low carb eating will help lower my blood sugars? So I'm watching this closely, and I'm going to continue to do it. Like for the next 3 months, if you want to follow me, feel welcome to do so. I'd love to have somebody else coming along with me, okay? Make me want to do my happy dance. So tell me, what do you think about low carb eating? Tell me what you think about it. Drop me a line or comment. Remember now, today is the first day of December. And on the 20th, I'm coming back live to announce the winner of the $50 Amazon gift certificates if I have 1,000 likes, views, and subscribers. Okay? So would y'all help me grow my channel by helping me get the number I need? Right now, the last I checked, I think I was at something like 400 and something, I think. But I want to, by the 20th this month, I need 1,000. So y'all, would y'all please help me get 1,000? 1,000 likes, subscribes, okay? And in order to qualify for the drawing, you have to have made comments. You have to have liked, subscribed, shared, and comment on anything you see me doing. If you want to go back and look at the videos I've done and make a comment to be eligible, that's fine. Make sure on each one that you have liked it, because I'm going to go back and count. You liked it. And if you've liked my channel and subscribed to it, just put in your comment. Say something. Say, I've liked and subscribed this video, if that's all you want to say. I've liked, subscribed, and shared it. I've liked, subscribed, and shared it. I would appreciate it, y'all. Because my ultimate goal is to get 10,000. Once I reach 10,000 like subscribers, and I would be going into the direction I would like to go in. I would like to use this as a resource, a stream of income, yeah, so that I can have some of my needs met and help others meet their needs as well, okay? So it's not a selfish game. I have a desire to help others. I've always had a ministry that helped other people. And right now, I'm at home, so it wouldn't benefit me to go out there in the workforce trying to work right now while I'm being healed and restored, right? And so I'm at home, but that don't mean I can't work. So this is like a job for me. It don't mean I can't work. And I enjoy it. So I'm working. This is work for me. So help me accomplish my goals so that I can start getting paid. You don't get paid until you really get about 10,000 likes, subscribers. Okay? And now they say you got to really make sure you like it with the thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to it, and share it. Okay? And then you go to the notification to be notified. When you subscribe, they're going to ask you how you want to be notified. You hit the black bell, So whenever one of these videos come up, you will be notified. And when you get notified, go on that video and do it. Remember what I said. Make a comment. Even if it's nothing but I have liked, subscribed, and shared your video. Your name is going to be right there with your comment, so I know it's you. So please, would you do that for me? Please do that for me. And I love you even more. All right, guys, I love you all. And I want to eat some more. So tell me what you're thinking. Look at that scallop. Look at that scallop. Yeah, it fell out. It's okay. I'm going to eat it. Because it's good. It's delicious. Okay, here's another one. See? I got about 20 of them on here. So I'm going to rub some gravy on it. Since I left my gravy in the microwave, I'm going to roll it up. Now I'm going to eat it. It's busy out there. Yeah, we've had a lot going on with local organizations in our state. One of them is JCCEO. And it's so sad. It's so sad. And it's sadder that you can't believe everything you hear on the news. You know, my husband told me years ago, he said, Sue, if you're ever going to get anywhere, you got to get up early. And you got to get out there. He said, because while you think you're getting up earlier, they are getting up earlier. They meet every Saturday morning to plan. They have a 20 to 30 year plan that they work on to implement for the taking back the city I live in. Okay? There's a group. Because right now, well, I don't know, it's growing now. It's a lot of that plan has been working, is working, and it's growing. And I want to ask us, what are we doing? What are we doing to better where we live? and ourselves, because it takes more. See, you don't have just one person meeting downtown. You have a team of people. Why is it so hard for us to work in teams? Why is it we got to always reinvent the wheel and run off out there with all by ourselves to accomplish what? We don't get anywhere working alone. You don't get anywhere really. It does take a village, and it takes all of us. So if you're doing something, if you have a page, a channel, let me know. Let me know. Okay? Because I realize we're all in this together. There is no you and yours and me and mine. Believe it or not, we're all connected. Okay, now, I'm enjoying this. And you know what else I found out about low-carb food? You don't get full too fast. You really don't. You don't get full too fast. And because I tell y'all what, y'all know that mukbang I did where, I think it was a couple of days ago, where I had the shrimp and the mussels and the potato. I had the eggs. Y'all, that stuff was so good. I don't know what I did to that sauce, but it was bumping. When I went off the line, off the video, I took that food to my table where I could get real comfortable. And I just sat there and ate. And the more I ate, the better it tastes. And the better it tastes, the more I was able to enjoy it, because it wasn't filling me up like heavy foods do. Y'all know what I mean? There's some foods out there you can eat, like beef, pork, a lot of other foods that will weigh you down, make you full, beans swell up in you, and you be miserable. But with low-carb foods, you don't really feel that way, unless you done put a lot of carbs in there with it. Mm-hmm. See, I don't know what time it is. I think I've been here 27 minutes. I'm going to go off at 30 minutes. I've got 3 more minutes. If you haven't tried cooking egg foo young, try it. Let me know how it came out. And if you need some assistance and you want my assistance, let me know. I'd gladly go there with you. I'll tell you what ingredients to get. Like I said, more than likely you already have things around your house and your refrigerator that you can make egg foo young with. I need a lot of eggs, vegetable, and whatever meat you want. 2 or 3 vegetables, onions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at there. Oh, look at there. There's another one, y'all. Look at there. Isn't it pretty? Mm-hmm. I fold it over like that. And I'm going to pick it up. I rolled it up. And I'm going to eat it. My big spoon keeps getting in my way. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. It's juicy. The gravy. When gravy cools off, it's juicy. Okay, something I keep wanting to say, I keep forgetting it. I know. And as much as I love Chinese food. That's why I started learning how to cook some myself. I'd rather cook my own so I know what's in it. And there are a few staples you can get that will give you that taste you get. When you fix Chinese food. So, my grandson has been working hard, so he hadn't gotten here yet to do the cooking with me. But he's coming. He said, Grandma, I didn't get to make it. He said, maybe I can come during the holidays, spend some time with you. And we can do some things, mukbangs and cook. I told him, okay. I'd love to have him. I'm still going to do my collaborating with friends and guests. I've just got to put a few more things in place. It's work. It don't just happen. You have to make it happen. So, hang in here with me. I'm glad you came. And see you tomorrow. Remember, I love you. God loves you more. And if you work your it, see, this is one of my its. If you work your it, and y'all know I also do ministry on the Sabbath. If you work your it will, and it will work for you. All right. See you tomorrow.